Hello, time for a game of Wasteman again. Again, it's one of my favourite games. As you can see, it's not my usual setup with terrain. I've gone for a basically flat mat or board in this case, with kind of a spaceship kind of theme on it. If you're interested in where I got this, it is here it is, Warsmith Warboard, and it comes in like this here box with a nice convenient handle on top. I've got like a load of these. It's double-sided. On the other side it's like urban streets or something, and here there's a selection of what you could get. Actually, they don't make them anymore, so I don't know why I'm even telling you. But anyway, I've decided this scenario, this is what I was dreaming about in my fevered dreams last night. This is a space station, well, not a space station, it's basically on the moon in a moon base alpha, let's say. And so obviously we have the Lunar Coalition here, led by none other than this lady who is Tereshkova, and they're a mix of different races, different alien races, and a couple of humans, and a robot. And they're supposed to be the good guys, although no one is really good. Who is good, who is bad, you know? So yeah, these guys are in the moon base. In the middle here is the cafeteria with vending machines. There's banks of two banks of vending machines just to supply a little bit of cover. And then these guys, they've docked, and they're not that nice. I'd say probably they're kind of space pirates kind of thing, and they're going to raid the vending machines, and obviously they're not scared about making noise and getting stopped because they're crazy. Yeah, so basically like that. Bit different today. Also, another couple of differences today is we're not going to start with any mad cards. Usually you start with 5 mad cards. Today we're not starting with any because there's a whole bunch of vending machines. They can just take mad cards by spending actions next to the vending machines. Yeah. There are rules for that, but I've decided spend an action, get a mad card. Also, another difference is usually we activate each model using these bottle caps, and we take turns, like you go, I go, you go, I go. That's all well and good, but today, just to mix it up a bit and to make it a little bit unbalanced, mix them all up, yeah, mix them all up, putting them in a dice bag, my Judge Dredd dice bag. There you go, custom made. Anyway, Judge Dredd dice bag in the bag, pull them out at random, pull them out blindly so I can't see what it is because they're all the same shape, and then that side can choose who activates. I didn't count how many points each of these models was, so they're not balanced anyway. I have decided in my infinite wisdom that balanced is bullshit. You know, there no real fight is balanced, no movie fight is balanced. You just gotta, you know, make the most of what you got. And anyway, this is just like a spontaneous quick game, and I couldn't be bothered to To be honest, I couldn't be bothered to count the points. So basically we've got one leader in each gang. So we've got Cactus Jack for the mutants. He's the leader. And then in this we've got Tereshkova, the leader of the Lunar Coalition, whose moon base this is. It's a small outpost of a moon base, so it's only a 5-man crew, mostly, or 4-man and 4 entities, sentient entities, and 1 robot man this base. Let's say it's a research base or something, but fully automated pretty much, but they're just the security, I'd say. And then these guys are space pirates, reavers if you prefer. Let's bring it old school. Anyway, right, so that's how we're going to do it. Right, I will pause the video and we can jump into turn 1. Bum bum bum. Right, this is turn 1. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, pull out that's it, Lunar Coalition. They're going to go first. Right now they're not really sure of what's going on. They heard someone docking. They're coming to investigate. So let's just have the Abysmaloid. The Abysmaloid, which is this gentleman here, if he is a gentleman. Let's just say he is. Right. Another difference today is I'm not using a tape measure, we're using the squares. Because why use a tape measure when you have squares? Also, influenced by the Necromunda release announcement and their terrain with squares on it. I have no problem with that whatsoever. In fact, I prefer it. Anyway, here we go. So he can move 5 squares. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's got eyes on these guys. They are not in uniform. They're not supposed to be here. That was one action. Free action. He's going to challenge them. What are you doing here? And then their free action is, obviously, we've come to take your snacks out the snack machine. I love this game. Right. So, for his second real action, he's going to use his Zapper gun. It's not his Zapper gun, his raise gun. Range is 15. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, easily within range of any of them. Obviously, he's going to attack the nearest guy, who is Vinny D. I'm not sure if that's a take on Vin Diesel, or it's Vinny Jones, or a mix of the two. Imagine if they had a baby. Right. Anyway, so let me just try and remember how we play. So we got this guy versus this guy. His armor is 2. This guy's power 4, armor 2. I need a 5 up. Okay. Have we got anything special? No, nothing special. Just a straight up 5 up. Oh, armor -2. So 4 up, because his weapon has the Zapper special rule, which means it's like armor piercing. So anyway, yay! That's a hit. Right, roll on the injury chart. Yeah, got my chart here. Hopefully, they're going to make an official one of these. I did prod Jason, the creator of this game, to put his artistic skills, much better than mine, into making one of these, and he assures me one is in the pipeline. Anyway, right, 6 crippled. Dun, dun, dun. That's -1 power and a 3-inch move for the rest of the game. Wow. Sorry. Here we go, crippled. Let's just write a big C. That's it. I'm using the marker pens. I can just wipe that off. Wipe it off when I'm done, yeah? So, anyway, crippled. Awesome. I might actually write on there what that means, just so I know. So -1 P and 3-inch move. So -1 P and 3-inch move. There you go. There you go. Awesome, right. That was the first action of the game. Not bad. What's next? Alright, Lunar Coalition again. That's great. That's really good. Good. Right, we're going to have this lanky, very tall alien. I love the style of these aliens. They're not the cliched insectoid aliens, which, you know, they were great in Alien and Aliens. But, you know, if it's a straight rip-off of Aliens, then, yeah, whatever. Anyway, 5. Oh, he's a roller. He can move 8. This one can move 8 because he's got really long legs and stuff. I assume it's a he. Let's just assume it's a he. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to move through a friendly unit. There we go. And he's got a raise gun also, which is 15 inches. That's no problem. Again, that's a zapper. Zapper. So, again, that's a 4-up. That's a 10! That's probably some kind of crit. Maybe not. Anyway, definitely a hit. And that's a 7, which is crippled. So, yeah, they're not doing very well, are they? These here Reavers, I'm calling them today. Right, so, hold on. So crippled, but he's already crippled actually, because I was shooting at the same one. He's already crippled, so that doesn't do anything. Right, that's fine. Next. Right, it's the mutants. The mutant Reavers. Right. Okay, we're gonna have to get some mad cards. That's what they're here for. Quick, empty the machine. Let us get out of here. He's crippled, so he might as well go 1, 2, 3. First action. And for his second action, he's gonna pull a mad card. Right, bad egg. Right, what does that do? Whoop. Select a single Select a single figure, friend or foe. They now benefit from the hard-boiled special effect for the rest of the game. Right. So that actually means hard-boiled means ignore or immune to bruiser and ripper. So it's basically like kind of armor. So let's give that to let's give it to the guy who emptied the machine. He's going to use it on himself basically, because he's getting shot at quite a lot. Right, next, Lunar Coalition. Right, they're all front-ending this. Right, we're gonna get heavy mobbing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He moves 5, assuming it's a he, and that is Heavy Mediator. I do like that name. And it's a person with a big gun. Excuse the glare, but I had to do all kinds of stuff with curtains and all kinds. So that was his first action. I had to do loads of stuff, shut all the curtains and stuff because it's a bright day, and I'm still getting glare off this as far as I'm concerned, because it's a bit shiny. But as far as you're concerned, it's not too bad. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get behind the vending machine. Right, he's done. Right, next. Right, it's the muties, the space pirates, as they were called back in the Rogue Trader days. Back in the day when GW had imagination and free reign. Right, let's do this octopod. Octopod! Yeah, look at that. Sorry, the glare is terrible. But anyway, it's like a land octopus. Very cool. Very cool. His weapon is tentacles, so that's like 2-inch range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, or maybe 5. No, 4. 5. No, I can't quite. If he gets here, which he can't do, he can attack both of them at the same time because his tentacles go in all directions. But he can't, so he will just stay there and attack this guy. Person. I say guy in the gender neutral sense. If you're particularly sensitive to such things, if you're gender fluid or whatever, guy just means entity, whether it be animal, vegetable or sentient rock. Anyway, oh sorry, I'll have to move there because it's within 1 inch, not 1 inch away. So anyway, octopod. Yeah, so basically it's power 4 versus his armor. Let's say his in the gender neutral sense. Sorry if that offends anyone. Armor 4, power 4, armor 4, power 4. That's a straight up 4 versus 4. That's a 7 up on the die. 7 up, come on! Yes, okay. Wounds, take a wound. 5. 5 on the wound chart is crippled. However, he's going to use his stims. He's got a load of stims, or one lot of stims. It's a 1-use sting per game, which means he ignores crippled or serious injury. So he's now used that. So let's write on the card, no stim, just so I remember. Right. Okay, next. Right, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, that's another Lunar Coalition. These two, if possible, should stay within 3 inches of each other. Or stay within 5 inches of each other. 3 inches is better. But anyway, let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then she spends an action, assuming it's a she. I know I'm taking a piss now, but getting a bit sick of this bullshit gender fluid crap. Right, 1, 2, 3. Right. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. She's going to spend an action. So this can do a free action to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and get in front of her because it's basically a guard dog. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. So that was her 2 actions, but she has 3 actions, so she could fire, but she doesn't have line of sight. So she's going to get a bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again get behind the machines. Next, right, it's the muties now. Those old muties. Right, now this is a very good opportunity for Wheels. Wheels is a person in a or on a wheeled chair or wheelchair. Anyway, 1, 2. It can roll. It can roll 8 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to roll to there. It's 1 action. Second action is to shoot with her, for the sake of argument's sake. Rocket. So rocket, yeah, rocket. That is going to affect. If she shoots this person, it's going to affect 1, 2, 3, all 3 of those, which is awesome. And it's a +2 on the injury chart. Wow, that's really cool. Right, okay, so rocket. So I roll on the power armor chart for each one. So let's start with this one. So all the Lunar Coalition have the same armor, which is armor 4, which is good for us. Oh, you've gone already. So power 7. Oh dear. 4+. Let's start with this one in the middle. 4+. And it's a Ripper, so it's +2 on the injury chart. However, they ignore Ripper because they're all wearing combat armor. So it's a straight up 4+. Yes. Okay. Injury chart for this person. 5 on the injury chart. Happens to be crippled. Crippled. You've used your stim. Yep. Okay. Crippled. Where did I put my pen? Can you see it anywhere? Can you see my pen? There it is. Right. That's right. Crippled on there. Crippled. Right. Let's roll for the leader. She gets caught in the blast again. Crippled. Has she got anything special? Oh, she could have done a free attack with her move. Too late for that anyway. She also has stims. She's going to use her stim. It's a shame I missed her because she's got a free attack per move and 2 attacks per action. So I could have done that a bit better. Her action or her activation. Right, and then for the... Actually, that was a huge mistake because the octopod is on their side, but the octopod, it's becoming a big clusterfuck, to use a term. So anyway, friendly fire. Yeah. Okay. Octopod takes a spooked. Octopod takes a spooked. Which means -1 action next time for 1 turn. So -1. So -1 action for 1 turn. That's fine. That's not a big deal. What are you doing? Yeah, that wasn't very clever, was it? Okay, Wheels. Not too clever. Right, next. Right, Lunar Coalition. This will be the robot now. A robot has 2 actions. Right, so yeah, 2, 3. Yep, it's going to go there. And second action, he's going to attack with his raise gun. Actually, no. Yeah, he's going to attack with his raise gun on the octopod. Come on, octopod. So that's a zapper. That's armor -2 to a minimum of 1. So the octopod's armor is now effectively 1, and power is 4. So 4 up. 6, yeah. And the octopod is now spooked. So still -1 action next turn. You can't double spooked. So what's next? Mutants. This guy. Thing. Person. Rocket Roy. Looks like a rhino rat. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because the and his second action is going to pull a mad card. Because mad cards are cool. Right, here we go. Oh, that's quite a cool one. Galactic Bombardment. Select a single figure, friend or foe. They are now the target of a power 10 attack with the Kaboom special effect. Kaboom means all figures within 5 are also hit. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's basically, if I go for the furthest one, it's basically everyone from here. Let's do it. It's a cluster. It's a cluster. It's a cluster. Right. Power 10. Armor 4. That's a 3 up. So 3 up on this guy. 9. Yep. And then see what happens. 5. Crippled. So the Abysmaloid is now crippled. How unfortunate. That's the tall guy. Again, that is a 3 up. Yeah, only just see what happens. Spooked. Spooked. You can move anyway. Spooked. Yeah. Next. What doing? Robot. 8. Yeah, and then see what happens. 9. Serious injury. Ah! So basically out. Let's see. Let's put him on his side. Next, let's do the octopod. So his armor is like basically. His armor's 4. 3 up. Yeah. See what happens. Spooked. Again, nothing. No problem. Heavy weapons, gentlemen. The heavy mediator. That hits. And it's 6. So he's crippled. He's already crippled. And then the leader. Yeah, hits. And spooked. The leader is spooked. Where is she? minus 1 action, right. And then last one, the rocket person, yeah, that hits, and spooked. Wow. Not cool. Okay, so that gets spent. Right. Anything else? What's left? Okay, last one is Cactus Jack. Right, he's got 3 actions. And he's got a free attack with a move, and his range is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't get near the vending machines in that one go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get near the vending machines, and then he gets a free attack. That's his first action. Within the same action, he gets to attack, which is with his hand cannon, which is range 10, power 5 against armor 4. Power 5, armor 4, 6 up. Yeah, that hits. See what happens. And spooked. That was against a heavy weapon guy, who is spooked as well as crippled. Right, well done. Okay, his second action, he's going to attack. Same guy. So that's 9. That's a hit, definitely, and that's a 3. And he's spooked again. Okay, and the third action is going to attack 2. That's a miss. How unfortunate. Right, great. That was turn 1. See you in a minute. Welcome back. This is the top of turn 2. Okay, 1 casualty. He's seriously injured, and there's pretty much no way of bringing him back. The guard bot is out. So put his card there. So let's untap these cards to use a magic expression. What a crap game that is. Okay, and we'll untap all these. So basically, a lot of things happened. A lot of people got crippled. So 2 crippled on the Lunar Coalition side, 1 crippled on the mutant side, and yeah, 2 spooks. Two people were spooked on that side, and 3 people were spooked on this side. So the Lunar Coalition looks to be losing, strangely enough. That's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, so let's see. Get rid of that. See who's going to go first this time. Right, mutants. We need some mad cards, so let's use Actually, let's get Octopod out of the way. Octopod's got 1 action. No, Octopod's got 3 actions. Well, I didn't know that. So Octopod's got 3 actions. Minus 1 action because he's spooked. Let's use the male gender for the moment. In fact, I'm just going to call them all he. Yeah. So screw your political correctness. Gone mad. Anyway, so he's basically got 2 actions. So first action is going to he's going to move here and then attack both of these people. Power 4, armor 4. Power 4, armor 4. Power 4, armor 4. 7 up. Nope. missed the leader, missed that one. Okay, that was both of Octopod's actions. Next, and Octopod, you are spent, and you are no longer spooked. Right, Lunar Coalition. Right, time to bring the fight to the mutants. Okay. Right, spooked, no stim, and crippled. So he's got a 3-inch move. He's crippled, so he's got -1 power. Power 6, so it's power 5 against these people. So let's quickly 2 attacks per action. Right, that's good. So he's gonna stay there. So he only gets 1 action, but he gets 2 attacks per action. 2 attacks against the same person, which will be that one. Yeah, that rocket is not cool. So let's get rid of spooked. So power 5 against the chair person. Armor 2, armor 3. So power 5, armor 3. 5 up. 2 attacks. 5 up. Right, so 1 hit. And see what happens. Spooked. Okay, so she's already spooked. He, she, whatever. Yeah. Right. Next. Mutants. Right. So she's going to use her spooked. Get rid of her spooked even, and pull a mad card out of the machine for her second action, second and final action. What's this? Call of the Behemoth. Every enemy figure is now spooked, even if they are normally immune. So, nah. There we go. Right, so all of these are now spooked. Some of them are already spooked, so he's spooked again. And he's spooked again. Yeah, right. That's pretty cool. Next. Lunar Coalition. Right, they're all spooked. This one has already been the heavy weapons person. Let's have the alien, the tall alien, or no, let's use okay, let's use the boss. 2 attacks per action. Right, first action is to get rid of spooked. Second action is 2 attacks against Octopod. Let's get that one out of the way, hopefully. Octopod is armor. Octopod is armor 4. Power 3, armor 4. Power 3, that's not very good. Okay, power 3, armor 4. Power 3, armor 4 is 8 plus. Okay. Second action, 8 plus. Oh, okay, 1 hit. Oh, dead. Awesome, that was good. Right, out of the game, dead. An ex-Octopod. Artist formerly known as Octopod. Gone, dead. Right, that evened it up a bit. Right, goodbye Octopod. Awesome. Cool. Very cool. Good. Right, that was her second action. Right, third action. She's got line of sight to this guy here, Vinny, who's already crippled. She's going to do that. Vinny's armor is 2. So power 3, armor 2. is a 6-up. So her final action will be a 6-up attack. Okay, 2 hits, and let's see, he's already crippled. So let's see what we can do. And an 8, he's seriously injured. Right, that's him, he's down and out basically for the game. So let's, I'll leave him there to let us know that he's actually down and out of the game, but not technically dead. Okay, well done, Tereshkova. You've evened it out a bit. Thank you very much. Okay. So this is by the way, this is the first time I've played using both of these factions, and yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm still obviously learning what they do and making terrible errors. Not so much with the rules, but with tactics and such. But anyway, I'll talk about that later. Let's see who's next. Right, I'm actually quite liking this activation method. It's an option. I think Jason encourages, that's the creator of the game, Jason encourages people to use their own models, or do whatever seems fun in the game. So right, Lunar Coalition. Right, we're bringing the fight to the muties. Let's do this one. He's already spooked, so 1 action to remove spooked. Zip. See, it just wipes off. Yeah. Who needs tokens and such, although they would be nice. I think maybe Jason's gonna make tokens or made tokens or something. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, would be cool. So second action, he gets an attack. Power 4. Target is armor -2. So let's go for this one. So armor 1. Power 4. Armor 1. 4 up. Come on! Oh, nailed it. And alright, let's see what happens. 8. Seriously injured. Great. That is really cool. Right, seriously injured. So goodbye, Wheels. You are an ex-Wheels, an artist formerly known as Wheels. Goodbye, Wheels. I said good day, sir. Right. Awesome. Doing pretty good. The mad cards, although fun, haven't really swayed the game in their favour. Although we're rolling really good. Lunar Coalition is rolling really well. And being quite lucky with the activations. There they are again. Right. Here we go. Lunar Coalition. Right, who we got left? We've got... Oh, I should have... Sorry. You know what I should have done? Oh, no. When you get less than 5 units on the table and you pull another of the same icon, then you can use that to activate one of your units again. I believe that's called Desperate or something like that. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Bloop, 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 bloop. Anyway, yeah, so we've got, who we got left? We got one of my favourites, the Abysmaloid. He's crippled, so he's got 3-inch move and -1 power, and he's spooked. So it's first action to remove the spooked. So he's got 1 action. He can see Cactus Jack. He's going to fire at Cactus Jack with his raise gun. Power 4. Cactus Jack is armor 3. -2 armor because it's Zapper. So armor 1, power 4, armor 1. 4 up. Roll it. Yeah, that hits. And see what it does. Not much, really. It's a 2. It's spooked. Yeah, spooked. 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 Right, spooked. Turn that on its side. Next. No, don't turn that on its side. What am I doing? Next. Lunar Coalition again. Right. So like I said, this one, we get 5 activations. I can now use this to activate one of these again because I'm down to 4 on this side. This is the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the 5th thing. So I can activate another unit again. Yeah. So it's slightly different to the, for example, where I got this idea from was bolt action, where you draw from the bag, and if you lose a unit, then you take a dice out the bag, so you lose an activation. But in this game, you got 5 activations per side. That doesn't get reduced. You've always got 5 activations. You can just activate again. Right. So I think we're going to activate someone quite effective again. Let's try this one. He's got like a high-powered rifle. Mind you, he's spooked. Right, that's not good. I'm not going to waste an activation on getting rid of the spooked. So the Abysmaloid, he's got a good weapon, but 1 shot. She's got, well, she can't see anyway, so it's got to be the Abysmaloid or this one. They both got the same weapon. They both got the same weapon. Right. But he's crippled. The Abysmaloid is actually crippled, so he gets a -1 power. So let's use this one, who isn't crippled. It's going to attack Cactus Jack, the leader. So, power 4, armor 3. Armor -2 because it's a Zapper. Power 4, armor 1. 4 up. Come on, 4 up. That's a 6. Should be rolled in there, but we'll call it a 6. That's a hit. And now let's see what it does. Come on! Crippled. Okay, well that at least did something. So Cactus Jack is now crippled. But Cactus Jack is a mutant. This means Cactus Jack ignores crippled or serious injury on a D10 roll of a 10. I guess it would be like an invulnerable save for some other inferior game. Okay, so anyway, he's crippled. Right. Next. Right, mutants. Right, mutants are down to 2. They have activated this turn. That was Cactus Jack, I think. So we have to activate the other unit that hasn't activated yet before we can start double activating. I believe that's how it works. I'm not one for reading the rules during a game or even more than once. I usually read the rules when I get a rulebook. I'll read it cover to cover, remember the highlights and just play, and then other people correct me as I go along. Yeah, that's the kind of guy I am. Pain in the ass for everyone else. Right. Right. So we're down to Rocket Roy. He's got grenades. It's attack once per game. Range 10. It's a shame you can't see. Right, two actions. So he's going to move. He's going to move here. Throw a grenade at this person, and it will get both of them. And that is a power 4, and it's a +2 on the injury chart. Right, so it's a power 4, armor 4. Should be like a 7-up or something. Yeah, 7-up. Come on. I'll roll that again. Damn it! Damn it, Jim! Damn it, Roy! That was his second action. But he gets 2 attacks per action. Right. So his second attack will be just to he's a melee guy, so he can't attack anyone. Right. Second attack is nothing. Nothing. Nope. Nope. 2 attacks per action. Within 1 inch, no. Nothing. No. +2 on the injury chart. Oh, I didn't even hit, so. Right. Anyways, roll for that one. Yeah, hit. +2 on the injury chart. Dead. Leader is dead. I repeat, leader is dead. Well done. That actually did something. Well done. Damn it, Roy. You actually are bringing the fight back to the Coalition. Right. Next. Mutants. Right, we can activate again. Right. So. Here we go. Okay, first action will be to get rid of Spooked on Cactus Jack. Second, he's gonna move 1, 2, 3 and attack. Free action to attack. Power 5, armor 4. Power 5, armor 4. 6 up. Ah! Yes! Right, that's spooked on the. He's already spooked. Okay, so nothing. Right, and then that was his second action. Third action is to, let's pull a mad card. Come on, give us something good. Painkiller. Select a single friendly figure and remove the effects of spooked, crippled, or serious injury. Oh, do you know what that means? It means I knew there was a reason I left these guys on the table. It means I can bring one back to life. Come on, Wheels, all is forgiven. Come back, Wheels, all is forgiven. Right. Awesome. And then the last one, I guess that will be Wheels. That was really, really cool. Right, Wheels. Shoot. You got 2 actions. Alright, 2 actions. Let's shoot. They're all much of a much, so let's shoot this one, the nearest one, because his weapon is quite scary. So, power 7, armor 4. Power 7. Power 7, armor 4. 4 up. So, 4 up. Okay, hit. And let's see if we can do it. 7. 7 is crippled, he's already crippled, so nothing. Okay, second action, same thing. Okay, that hits. And then that's a 9. 9, that's a serious injury. Yep, he's down. Right. So let's remove all of these. He doesn't come back with a stim, so I'll leave that no stim written on there. Actually, they've all used their stim, so I'll just wipe that off. I just have to remember things. That's not like you, is it? Not like me. Right. That is the end of turn 2. OMFG. That was wild. That was crazy. Whew. See? There's bodies all over the floor. Look at that. What a mess they've made of the rec room. Right. Okay. I'm going to pause the video and we'll come back for turn 3 if you can stomach it. Hi. Turn 3. Dun dun dun. It was wild. Look at all the bodies on the floor. It's only the beginning of turn 3. I've got the activations in here. We brought someone back from the dead, pretty much from the edge of death anyway. We've been spooked. We've got a whole load of people spooked. So let's untap these. So right now the situation is, for the Lunar Coalition, there are 2 left standing. Yeah, 2 left standing. 2 left standing. And this guy is crippled. This guy is absolutely fine. Yeah. For the mutants, there are 3 left standing, and the leader, Cactus Jack, is crippled. The other 2 are absolutely fine. Right, let's go for it. Right, Lunar Coalition. Time for some payback. Time for some payback. Right, we're going to have to lead from the front. We're going to use this guy. He's crippled. He's -1 power, so let's use him. Power 4 against the nearest one, which is armor 3. Power 4, armor 3. Power 4, armor 1, because he's got Zapper. Power 4, armor 1. That's a 4 up. For his first action, 4 up. Okay, that hits. And that is crippled. That's good. Good start. And then second shot. That's a 1. That's a miss. Right. Cool. See who's next. Mutants. Da-da-da. Right. Let's use Rocket Roy, Fist of Fury. He's going to go. He's going to go. He's melee, so he's going to move. First action. His move is now 3, so he moves 2 to here. 1, 2. Second action. He gets 2 attacks per action. Second action is to attack this person. He gets +1 power within 1 inch. +1 power within 1 inch. So power 6. Armor 4. Armor 4. Power 6. 5 up. Roy, you're an idiot. I was -1 power because he's crippled as well, so anyway, he missed. So Roy, you're an idiot. Right. Next. Lunar Coalition. So the only one without any activation so far is this one. He's crippled. So he's not going to bother moving. He's just going to stay there and shoot the rat rhino thing. Shoot. So his power 4, armor 1, which is, I should already know this, 4 up. Oh, second shot. Yeah, see what happens. 6 it's crippled again. Yeah. Right. Next. Mutants. Yeah. Right, we're going to reactivate. We're going to reactivate. What am I talking about? We're going to activate for the first time. We're going to do wheels because she's not crippled. So only one not crippled at the moment in this team. She gets 2 actions. First action, mad card. That's been quite good so far. Let's see what we got. Born lucky. You may re-roll a single dice or force a comrade to. The second result must be applied, right? So we can use that at any time to force a re-roll. Come on. That's the thing about using a board and not a map. Picking up cards. Anyway, that was her first action. Her second action will be to attack. Let's attack Longshanks. So, power 7. No. She's using a rocket. If she attacks Longshanks, it will also attack Ratman. So, Abysmaloid, attack Abysmaloid. Come on, bring him down. Power 7, armor 4. Power 7, armor 4. 4 up, come on. Hit. 9. Seriously injured. Right. So you're out, effectively. That leaves 1 for the Lunar Coalition. It's not looking good. However, he does have 4 activations. Some activations still, so let's see. Right, mutants. Right, so you've been. Cactus Jack hasn't been yet this turn. He's crippled, but he can still shoot. Shoot with power 4, armor 4. Power 4, armor 4, 7 up. 7 up against, obviously, the last one on the board, Longshanks. 7 up. And I can re-roll it. So let's try it. 7 up. No. Spend that to re-roll. 7 up. No. That was his first action. Second action, pull a mad card. Why not? Ooh, mutilator. Ooh. Select a single figure, friend or foe, with either the mutant or Goliath skill. For the rest of the turn, their power attribute is changed to 10, while their range attribute is changed to 1. Oh, right, I got it. Is he a mutant? Yes, he is. He, for the rest of the turn, power 10. This guy gets power 10, OMFG. Yes. Range is changed to 1. He's already range 1. Perfect. Right. For the rest of this turn, we've got 1, 2, 3. He's got 2 more activations left to possibly, but that is awesome. Right, anyway, come on. Right, Lunar Coalition. We need to get out of close combat with this freak. So, come on. He's got roller as well, he can run away. And he can pull. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, first action to run over here. Second action to pull a mad card. Bit of a waste of time, but oh, let's see what this does. This is Blown Mind. Select a single friendly figure. They are now the target of a power 8 attack with the Kaboom special effect. Right, that's not very lucky. So that's a bad card for the person that pulls it, which was him. Yeah, what an idiot. Right, so he's the target of a power 8 attack with Kaboom, which affects basically 1, 2, 3, 4, basically everyone. So power 8 armor 4, power 8 armor 4, so 3 up to affect Longshanks. Okay, obviously that's a hit. See what happens. It's a 7. He's crippled. So let's write that on his card. This one, power 8, armor 3. Power 8, armor 3. Armor 3. 3 up. That's a hit. See what happens. 8. 8 is serious injury. However, he's a mutant. So he has to roll a 10 to ignore that. Oh, okay, so he's seriously injured. He's down. We might just win this. So he's out for the time being, at least. Let's roll for wheels. Power 8, armor 3. Power 8, armor 3. 3 up. No. More stroke of luck. And then Rat Boy. Power 8, armor 3 again. 3 up. Nope. Wow. They were quite lucky. Okay. And next. Lunar Coalition again. Right. Let's pull another mad card. Might be the only way we're going to win. Right, what's that? Handy's Hardware Super Oil Slick. Select a single enemy figure. This figure may now only move actions at half their normal speed, rounded down until the end of his turn. Right, he's going to put Oil Slick on Rat Boy. So Rat Boy can only move 4 now. It's still enough to get to him, so... Oh, that was his first action. Second action, I suppose he'll have to attack the nearest one, which is wheels. So power 4, armor 1, 4 up. Okay, good. Let's see what it does. 6. Wheels is crippled. Right, not too bad. Now I believe it's mutants. Is it? Yeah, it were mutants. Okay, right. This guy, 2 attacks. So he's crippled, but he's using Mutant Mutilator, so his power is 10. Movement 4 anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Power 10, 2 attacks per turn. Power 10, 2 attacks per turn. Crippled, but he's using that, so I guess that trumps crippled. So power 10 on 4, 3 up. 3 up, come on! Right, 2 hits. So he does. It's a 9. Serious injury. Right, so the mutants are the last ones standing, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these 2 are only seriously injured. They can be recovered, taken back to the ship along with the contents of the vending machines, and then they live to fight another day. However, the Lunar Coalition are not doing so well. They are all either dead or seriously injured, and there's no one there to pick up the pieces, except if a routine patrol comes by and realizes that there's a problem. Right, that was freaking amazing, and that was only turn 3. Turn 3, all that damage, all that mentalness. Right, I'm going to stop the video and then I'm going to do a post-action report. Well, that was great. I had a lot of fun doing that. I relieved a lot of stress playing that game. That was so much fun. And it was only 3 turns. Crazy stuff, crazy. So, just a couple of points is I forgot to do a close-up of the miniatures with my phone. That's what I should have done. And a close-up of the board and stuff like that. Like I said, it was a spontaneous kind of, right, I'm just going to play a game. Live life on the edge. So I didn't do that. I will do it next time. Another thing is, I don't know why, but I don't know if my camera was this bad before, but it looks really low res. I don't know if it's always been like that, or whether the settings have changed themselves. But I'm probably gonna invest in a better camera. You know, if I'm gonna make any more videos, for you, doing it for you. Yeah. So, yeah, a better camera. High-res camera, or use my iPhone because that is much higher res than this for some reason. I don't know. What else? The turn order, pulling the activations from the bag. I actually really liked that. I wasn't sure if it would work with the rules. It was just a spontaneous thing. I was getting my stuff out my gaming bag, and I saw my dice bag in there, and I was like, oh, why not just pull the activation from the bag? And it actually worked surprisingly well. It's not for everyone, certainly not in the rules, but I enjoyed it, and you know, try it if you don't like the I go, you go thing, try it. The rules are that simple that they lend themselves to be, you know, added to, modified, bent, you know, flexible. Good stuff. Yeah, the 2D board, that actually worked out quite well using the spaces. That sped things up a little bit instead of using a tape measure. Like I said, I'm in favour of doing that anyway. So Necromunda, when that comes out, although I won't be buying it because I have the rules, I have the miniatures. Why would I buy it? But I have no problem with Games Workshop bringing out a board with squares on. It's a good idea. Totally good. I think I screwed up a couple of rules. I forgot about statuses and things, like immunity from this, that and the other. To be honest, it wouldn't have made much difference, and it was such a meaty game. Small but meaty. Oh, I'm such a kid today. That it was. It wouldn't have made any difference. Lunar Coalition. they're good. I do like the aesthetic of the Lunar Coalition. The different kinds of aliens, kind of like a 50s B movie kind of style aliens, which is cool. And I also like the fact that they have like some crazy weapons going on. The other guys, the mutants, that I liked being able to pull the mad cards out of the machines. I haven't done that before at all, really. I've always started with mad cards and just used them, or forget to use them. But being in a kind of desperate situation in the middle of a firefight next to a vending machine, pulling out a mad card and it having some crazy effects, not always good for the person getting it. That it's kind of like random events even. It's really pretty cool. Sorry, my cat. They're hungry. Ow. So yeah, I will probably play again tomorrow. Different teams. Although it was a spontaneous. There's a third cat. Although it was a spontaneous game, I actually spent quite a lot of time writing the special rules of each model on the back of the card and on a post-it note. You probably saw that while I was playing, and I mentioned that before. Once it's done, it's done. So it's just playing a new gang or new posse that I haven't played before. I haven't already done that, so I spend a lot of time writing these rules out. So that kind of... Otherwise, I probably would have played 2 games today. And if I do play tomorrow, I'm going to play a couple of new gangs, which I haven't played before. I've got pretty much all of them, and all of the ones that are coming in the Kickstarter that just finished. So, just be warned, unless you're one of these people that can just read the rule book once and remember like all the rules. There are people like that. Yeah, like most people that play 40k. But I'm not a rules person. I just go with the flow, and I like having fun and making up stupid scenarios and having fun. I said that a few times. Rather than looking in rule books or even memorizing every rule and getting it right every time. I kind of fudge it half the time. Probably notice that. So anyway, upshot of it is, it was awesome. I apologise for the bad quality of the video. I will sort that out soon, one day. Now I've noticed it like properly, I will sort that out. And yeah, I'll probably use... I like using those boards. I'll probably use some boards, different boards with squares on, tomorrow if I play again. It's the weekend. I've got things to do. That's why I'm having a beer. It's the weekend. Cheers. Anyway, bye. Just one more thing. This is what I was supposed to not forget. I was supposed not to forget to tell you or remind you to like, subscribe and comment. Anyway, cheers.